Game face.
Game face. What's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the mother-loving geek nation, and welcome to the longest-running pop culture podcast of all time. It's CultPOP Podcast
Facts.
Live, episode 153. If you're new here, this is a place where we celebrate the things we love, like movies and comics and TV and nearly 5-hour Quentin Tarantino films and all the other things that scratch your dirty, nerdy little itchies. This evening, right now, where you're living in it, we're broadcasting to you live from YUNKJUNK HQ.
YUNKJUNK! Why are there bottle caps being thrown in my studio?
A podcast production studio here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. It's a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like yourself, so get on in there and buy my stuff. We're going to be expanding to have more stuff. So come buy all those extra things.
Congrats!
It's, this way.
Yes.
Like expanding the physical space this way, but
not girth, length.
Yeah, the physical space this way, but the value of experience this way.
Oh, huge girth vis-a-vis your experience.
Yeah.
It's a chode.
It's so good.
Gotta be gross.
That's good.
Oh, wait, is it?
That's what they want.
This was
Who's they? The ladies. What? Who do you think his clientele are? It's a comic shop, not a brothel. What's happening?
With me
It could
tonight,
be both.
With me tonight are unofficial members of the Crazy 88, which they do. They're not really 88 of them. I think they just do that to sound cool. Terry of YUNKJUNK Studios.
Hey, babe. Thanks for having me.
Every
And
instance
of
every
YUNKJUNK
instance of
Studios.
YUNKJUNK.
There he goes. And Noel of a physical space.
Physical space!
A digital place where they celebrate physical mediums.
Ooh.
Hola, everyone.
Hey.
Hey!
We also want to draw your attention to the booth boy, producer Chris.
Hey, booth boy.
Hey, Chris, I have two questions for you. One, if anyone is watching or listening wants to know more about YUNKJUNK HQ, the space or services, where can they inquire?
I guess you can ask me. Today I'm a table man. Usually I'm a booth boy.
Yeah.
But, go on the website.
Graduated.
Yeah. The tableman?
Your mic dropped to go from a booth boy to a table man.
Is it like balls drop?
Yes.
You got the joke.
You got it. His mic finally dropped.
Yeah.
It's
good.
Hey, Chris, second question.
cut to yourself.
Kung Fu or Western?
Oh, to feel.
Cut to camera one, damn it.
Do you prefer Kung Fu's or Western films? Really stumped him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like filmed entertainment?
Oh, a movie? Novels? If you were going to draw a picture, would you prefer to draw... Westworld.
Not West Wing.
Westworld. All right, so a default Western.
There we go.
Because you accidentally fell in front of a TV and it was playing Westworld.
Wow, though. What are you guys?
Western.
I'm legit Western. I'm realizing it now in this moment.
Kung Fu, and it's because basically plot-wise the same as Westerns.
Right.
There's just more flipping and cool shit.
That's true.
Because trope-wise, aesthetically different. Narratively, though, it's usually the same like linear plot progression in regards to like wronged, protected, travel. Like if anything, Westerns are just kung fu samurai movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was a big revelation for me.
Yeah.
Like the spaghetti westerns of
Spaghetti.
my father's.
Do you know why
youth.
they call them spaghetti westerns?
Yes, because
They're
of
Italian.
I was gonna say because that's all they could afford in craft services, but sure.
But also that.
Yeah.
It was a revelation for me to discover that the spaghetti westerns of my dad's youth were just samurai movies remade.
Yeah, same exact
like
plots.
Akira Kurosawa movies with the man with no name instead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started to get an appreciation more for Western movies. But I think
is it Man with No Name like Fistful of Dollars?
yes,
Yeah.
I like kung fu movies, but I don't like all kung fu movies. I feel like there is a bit of choreography involved in a lot of kung fu movies that feels like they're just tapping forearms for a long time. But when they really get into the choreography of it, that's when I like Jackie Chan to me is sort of like a heightened kung fu movie because there's comedy, but then also the choreography and the stunts are super baller. Like, but I wouldn't say flat kung fu movies are my favorite. I like a lot more Westerns, I think, surprisingly, than I do kung fu films.
Would you prefer Jet Li's Hero or 310 to Yuma?
310 to Yuma, 100%.
Because of why?
That movie's so good. Well, I mean, I like what's his name? Ben
Foster.
No.
Ben Foster in
Wait.
that movie's so good.
I thought you were talking about the original 310.
Oh, I'm talking about the remake.
mangled remake.
Either or, and here's why I'm saying that.
Either or.
Speed. No, speed. Kung fu movies are much, much slower than Westerns are. Westerns move at a clip.
Yeah, it depends on the Western and the
Compared to Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Name a fast Kung Fu movie.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Is it fast?
No, not really. It takes a while to get going, I think.
What?
Anyway, dead air. Thank you so much, Chris.
I want to push back, but I don't have the details right now to push back appropriately. But I think it's a bit of a draw in regards to pacing. Yeah, nice. A stalemate in regards to pacing, if that's like your biggest deciding factor.
I think that might be the difference. Well, two things. One, actual pace. Yes, I do think they're cut faster of just being Western oriented versus Eastern oriented. But second, I think there is a greater danger in a gun than there is in Kung Fu.
Depends on the setting of the Kung Fu movie, though. If we're talking about like feudal Japan and, arrows and crazy, then that's just the standard as opposed to just the lethality of a bullet.
I think I look at it like you wouldn't be afraid of a child's Kung Fu, but you would be scared of a kid with a gun.
Touche.
I mean,
you know what? When you put it like that, I gotta go Kung Fu.
When you put a gun in a child's hand, I guess that just trumps everything.
As I am one to do. Here, kid.
Tonight, we're returning to discuss the long-awaited, highly anticipated 4.5+ hour edit of Kill Bill, lovingly referred to as the whole bloody affair. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been enjoying this past week. Maybe a listener email that wasn't sent, but thanks for anything. Some bits and bobs, all that good stuff.
Remember, if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. But if you're watching this later, do that stuff. Also, we love a little back and forth, so pipe up in the chat. There, it's popping off.
So I have the same issue with a smart move when they say super late eating into my bedtime. Robert Monroe says Kung Fu, especially the movies that take place in the Shaolin Temple. I'm inclined to agree with him. They're more colorful. They're a little bit more crazy and fun. In bed by 11:30, I think.
Oh, so Robert Monroe Jr. is in the chat saying, I really wanted to see Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, but all of the times near him were 5:45 p.m. or 7:45 p.m. And I was like, well, Alice and I went to the 5:45 and it was rad. And I was in bed by like 11:30. And he says, I like to be in bed at 9 p.m. reading and lights off at 10 p.m. up at 6 a.m.
My man. I like that.
Yeah. For me, it's like
It's a
add
hustler.
an hour. So like 10:30, roll upstairs and start reading until you fall asleep. Yeah.
I'm a fan of the 7-day-a-week bedtime people. So Robert Monroe Jr., if that is a 7-day-a-week thing, I would love to know about it.
70. You mean there's no sleep in days?
Every day.
You know what? Since I've started my new job, every day has been basically getting up at the same time, even the weekends, and it's like I'm up now.
I've been getting up around 6:30 almost every morning. Just
Baby.
like I got commissions to work on. No, Kai keeps sleeping.
Nice.
He
That's
keeps
perfect.
sleeping until we drag him out of bed. He's a sleepy dude. Hey, that was the intro. We're going to move on to the second part of the show, wherein we ask each other what was popping for them this week. No.
Yeah.
Give us one of your what's poppins.
I'll do really quickly because I think the other one's going to be more of a conversation between all three of us. But I want to revisit it. Welcome to Derry.
Yep,
that
was mine.
TV show. Oh, it was yours?
Yep.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes of it.
So we're not going to talk
tread
about
carefully.
a lot. Just I'm up to date. Episode 7 happened. Episode 8 is the finale. Episode 7 had its own kind of finale. They swapped plots and something very specific and, in my opinion, so incredibly asinine happened that it almost ruined the entire show.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
The
no.
motivations and the reasoning for not the kids.
the motivations of the
mustache.
let me do this in a way that doesn't spoil. Motivations of the way of the men, of the women.
The men.
Okay.
The stupid mustache twirly motivation that's revealed, and you're like, that's like even
They did set it up.
They set it up, manipulating a situation, but when he did his whole like spiel about the world and how this will help it, and ha ha ha, he basically put a mustache on him, and it was so out of character for that person in the moment. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm a little confused on what you're discussing. Mustache twirling. There is an event that happened. All I would say, here's what's popping for me. I think the best directed scene in television this year occurred on It, Welcome to Derry this past episode.
Yeah,
Really?
The best
whole opening
directed sequence on television in the past year.
It's harrowing as fuck, but it is
Beautifully executed, incredibly executed.
It's like a digital oneer. It's
Machete,
a lot of, camera moving around there's digital cuts in it, but it's very harrowing and really
Machete is not afraid to put a kid in danger, and it works. It works every time.
I think that's probably why. So I'm talking about the last third of the episode when all of that is the entire beginning. That all gets resolved completely, and then you carry on.
We are talking about the Highlander.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely, we are.
We're talking in code.
Yeah.
After such an amazing first half of the episode, this other subplot gets its like third act reveal, and it is so cartoonish that it almost. I thought that they were going to do.
I think I
else.
concede.
It's incredibly cartoonish, and it's irrational too. Even for an irrational character, it was incredibly irrational for this entire organizational entity to be like, that's the way to go. It just makes no fucking sense.
Were you an It Chapter 1 guy, JD?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you an It Chapter 2 guy?
I like both of those movies. I think that I think It Chapter 2 gets
Actually,
unfairly maligned. I really like both films.
It's actually Itch too.
Itch 2. Itch 2.
Yeah, nice.
So Machete.
Muschietti.
Muschietti.
Oh, here I go.
Mr. Pescetti.
Yeah, Mr. Pescetti. I believe that's how he pronounces it.
Muschietti makes into a scary western.
If you haven't, look up Bill Hader talking about Andy Machete directing.
Yeah.
When he's like, just speak English, you fucking idiot. But
I like Bill Hader.
But I think he. I'm not going to tell a director what they need, but I find his CGI to go a little too far in the cartoony direction. I wish he would reel it in just a little bit.
Especially with like even in the second episode with the lampshade. It's a bit right.
But when you see this scene, then it's like, well, that's a fucking director. That guy's amazing at this kind of stuff. Just do it this way.
Okay.
I don't know, but there has to be. I'm sure there's some cartooning something in his background. Because
I don't know.
It goes
Little
from terrifying to Looney Toony.
Yeah.
And then back to terrifying, admittedly.
Well, also, if you keep in mind, I mean, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you keep in mind the sort of silly nature of Pennywise has a bit of, goof. He's a goofy little guy. He's just a goofy little clowny guy.
Has nothing to do with Pennywise.
No?
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, this was a total side tangent I was taking. But I
about the CGI.
Whatever you do, even if you don't enjoy the show, watch that episode. Yeah. Watch that intro. It's incredible.
I mean, trigger warning, but yeah, watch that episode.
I would love to catch up on this show, but we have hi, honey. We have a 4-year-old at home, and we don't get to see a lot of the things. We were actually, I don't know if you were, we would wake up, Sushan and I would wake up 6 a.m. just so we could watch Stranger Things.
Yeah.
This season.
Did you see the any of the? I don't think these are spoilers, but there's a lot of last names are matching up with characters in the movie.
Yeah.
Did you see the one about Marge?
Simpson?
Potentially who she's related to?
Yes.
I thought that was pretty good.
I think that would be pretty killer.
Yeah, I hope it's true because it would really work.
But it would also be weird if someone was holding on to that.
Nah.
And then you meet someone.
You don't have to tell them that's where it came from. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway.
So wait, so where are we at? You said it almost ruins the season for you, but you're coming down on the side of like net positive still.
I guess so. I got one episode.
I am for sure.
So far the whole experience has been up and down. Like it started interestingly, and then it became like, hey, how much can we torture children that I don't care about yet? Yeah. Then I started to care about them.
Make me care about children before you torture them.
That's basically. I mean, that's a rule of fiction. Yeah. And then when it started,
this breaks that rule, and I loved it.
Yeah.
When it started to hit that stride, it does something just really, in my opinion, fucking stupid.
Okay.
So let's see how it closes out.
Okay.
But my impression is that these seasons are just going to be basically miniseries in themselves. Yeah. And they've been going back in time. They went to 1908 and then they went to 1930 something and now it's 62. So we'll see.
I still loved the way, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but it was very funny to me that they set up the show as if it's going to be about a little white boy, a Jewish boy, and an Italian and his kid's sister.
Dead.
And they're like, get out of here. We're replacing you with
basically
ethnic folk.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was great.
I wouldn't say ethnic folk. It's just basically the way that they made you care about, like they introduced all these characters pretty specifically. And I didn't think that they were safe. I just didn't think it would be that fucking quick. Of all of them getting
first episode.
I thought those were our main characters.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't think Lily would suddenly.
Kids die.
Yeah.
I didn't think that all of them would be safe, but I did not think it would happen that quickly.
Yeah.
And I saw in other trailers that there was other kids, so I was like, oh, they'll reintroduce some others. But to wipe out your cast,
I loved it.
An hour with, that was pretty.
I thought
cool.
I loved it.
That was actually really
fun.
cool.
Especially
really cool.
because, there's nothing to say that there haven't been groups of kids banding together, right, to investigate a thing, to Scooby-Doo this out. But the ones that are in Chapter 1, the movie, have a special connection with each other. And
Can I ask you?
Except for Georgie.
I've never read the book.
Oh, poor Georgie.
I've never read the book. I never will.
Okay. That's fine.
But in the movies, the fancy special rock that they shoot at him, do they give an origin to that in the book?
I don't
because they
remember.
give an origin to like that mineral.
Oh, really?
In the show.
Not that I'm aware of, but it's been a while since
I didn't know if
it
it was basically just like a reverse engineered because it's.
I think it's reverse engineered. If I had to guess,
but they do have Stephen King on as an associate producer,
I'm not saying they pulled it out of their ass so much as like his oeuvre is so fucking interwoven.
Right,
it came from somewhere. I just didn't know if
the
it was
story
there.
I heard is the writers are doing something and then checking in. Is this something that could exist in your world? And then King is like, yeah, that could exist. He's not saying, here's the rules. He's kind of like, if I like it, do it.
In the context of the miniseries and then the movie, it's just like, our power of friendship hurt you.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, maybe it's
actually this
maybe
mineral.
it's actually this specific rock from this specific area in this.
Oh, is that what they're looking for?
But is that because we aren't as silly and childish a group of humans anymore when we go to our content? Like now we need answers. So I think that's more for us as like modern people. You didn't need an answer in the 80s.
I need answers. I want logic. If the logic is all of their emotions together imbued this thing, that's fine.
It as, yeah.
And as long as there's logic there, it's fine. It doesn't have to have an origin of like from space and his blah blah blah. I don't care about that.
It's his kryptonite.
Yeah,
it's from his home planet.
if that's, I mean,
I just need structure. Yeah. I don't care if it's silly. I need structure. I need setup, payoff.
We're saying the same thing. Structure, logic. You set it up, pay it off.
Yeah.
You connect in between. We're solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Me?
You?
Oh, me. So I was listening to the film cast the other day, and I guess Brian Fuller, who, correct me if I'm wrong, Hannibal?
Yeah.
Brian Fuller, who created Hannibal, one of the most amazing thriller horror TV shows of all time, and the most gorgeous. Previously had done Pushing Daisies back in 2007, starring Lee Pace, Anna Friel, Kristen Chenoweth, and Shea McBride. And it was a delightful show that I think unfairly equated with just stealing the aesthetic of Tim Burton. But it's really just if Tim Burton was happy.
You know why? The pilot's directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, who's Tim Burton's old DP, who also did Men in Black 1 and 2.
Yes.
And a couple of other like tangential. Yes.
Oh.
The aesthetic is
purposeful.
It's absolutely of a tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I kind of hadn't thought about this show in a very, very long time. I watched it way back in the day, in the before times, and on the podcast, the film cast, they were talking about if you could resurrect any show, any dead project, what would you resurrect? And Jeff wound up saying Pushing Daisies. And then this week, I guess Brian Fuller had announced that they're working on a season 3 and it's coming. They're hoping to bring it back, and all of the cast is interested in coming back for this. So that made me go, oh my God, Pushing Daisies? Oh, I should go rewatch that. So I went and rewatched it. We watched the first episode. Sushan had never seen it. And we've been looking for something, we watch a lot of 1-hour dramas or horrors or thrillers. And we love a nice half-hour, get in, get out, have a happy time, kind of feel a little nice about something in the world kind of experience. And Pushing Daisies is the one that I kind of went for last night. I was like, have you ever seen that? You've never seen it? Let's watch it. Let's check it out. It's cute. So we watched the first episode, and it's really sweet. Have you ever seen Pushing Daisies? Do you know the show?
No, I don't. I do know Kristen Chenoweth, I believe, won an Emmy for it.
Did she now?
Nominated at least.
I think she won.
Pushing Daisies is a show about Lee Pace, who I never knew who Lee Pace was. I first heard his name when he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Kristen Chenowith.
Wasn't
he was also
Thor
in
2?
Yes. Well, he was in Thor. No, I'm sorry. He was the
Ronan the
Accuser. Yeah, that was Lee Pace. So I had no idea what the guy looked like, and I was like, why do people are like, oh, it's Lee Pace? I'm like, I've never heard of that guy in my life. Very young Lee Pace is in this show. He's also in one of my other favorite shows, *Halt and Catch Fire*.
Oh, that is a good
Davis.
show.
What a awesome show. So, the show. So Lee Pace is a kid who finds out that when someone dies around him, anything dies, he can boop and bring it back to life. He's got 60 seconds after boop bringing something back to life that if he doesn't double boop them to put them back to kill them again, someone in the vicinity will die. Because the balance
like trading
has to happen.
lives.
So if I boop you and we talk for over a minute and then I don't reboop you, Noel might pass away.
Is he aware of this power when he gets it?
He figures it out as a child, and he's got a childhood friend that he loved and meets again as an adult. Spoiler alert: she dies in the first episode, and he boops her to see how she died, who killed her, because that's part of their thing. Is like him and Chi McBride from Boston Public would they have like a thing going on. Well, he'll boop a person. Got 60 seconds, ask him who killed him, reboop him, let him go back to death, and then they'll get the reward money. So he does this with his, not girlfriend, but a kid that he grew up with, and he is so taken with her and doesn't reboop her in enough time, and then someone dies, and she keeps living, and it's this cute romance story, this romantic comedy, but they can never kiss or touch or hug or anything because if he does, she's dead again.
Like Rogue.
But with death.
Final.
What's your favorite Chi McBride?
Chi McBride?
Chi McBride role.
Oh my God, Frighteners. I still have not rewatched that. Damn it.
I love him in Waiting.
What's Waiting?
I don't like that.
Oh, the diner?
Yes.
He's in that?
Yeah.
He's the chef. He's the cook.
Oh, is it?
He's
He's one of the cooks.
And not Dane Cook chef. The not Andy Milonakis.
Oh, maybe he's not. He's something, but you go to him for sage advice, and he just puts on this accent for no reason during it. And he's like, now here's what you got to do. Foist. You got to go.
I like that accent.
Like
Whatever
foist.
that.
Foist.
Like
you got to go downtown.
like the lowest guy in the mafia totem. Right? They always talk like that.
But he always has great advice, and he starts with foist.
I am here to poop on your fun. I am glad that they're trying to make another season. Brian Fuller's name is attached to so many doesn't get made things. It's insane.
That's okay.
And he drops out of things.
The
and
full
they
dog.
get canceled. Like he folds more than he.
More like
That's-
Brian Folder.
Oh, can you open that?
So temper expectations. Love what's here. Don't hold your breath and wait.
Do you have any experience with Pushing Daisies?
I saw the first couple of episodes. I really, really liked it. I actually preferred the other Brian Fuller Lee Pace TV show from 2 years prior to it, Wonder Falls.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was him too?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that makes sense.
And Dead Like Me.
Of course.
Oh, is that like me a sequel to Pushing Daisies, or is the guy
No.
just like death?
He just likes death. Do you want to try this?
Sure.
These are pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts, and they're good. I'm not going to lie.
Can't even have the rest of that.
Not even a Pop-Tart fan, but they're good.
This is my second Pop-Tart of the day.
This is my second favorite Pop-Tart, period.
I had a s'mores Pop-Tart earlier.
Nope, that's gross.
Oh.
No, I appreciate it, but die.
Die.
I might be going to the Pop-Tart store.
The only what's the best Pop-Tart?
Well, I always thought it was,
I mean, now it might be.
the chocolate-covered s'more one.
My God, what the fuck is
Traditionally.
wrong with you guys? That's not a traditional flavor, by the way.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
You're talking original strawberry, blueberry, that whole,
There's
John?
3 originals.
Strawberry, blueberry, grape?
No, brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
And that's the best one.
I loved brown sugar growing up. Anyway, hey, no, was there
Give me brown
another?
sugar. Oh, yeah.
Should we
Let's-
ask Terry? Does Terry have a pop-in?
Yeah, just read what's there.
So
Barry.
my poppin' was it's Welcome to Derry. That scene was so beautiful and so enjoyable to watch. I went into a very, very difficult couple of production days myself after. And I was just like, in the back of my head, I was like, how did they do that? So it's one of those things where I'm like, how is it even possible? You watch the behind the scenes, I still don't understand how it's possible.
Budget and time.
You know what I'm still
Well,
struggling
actually, professionals.
With budget and time.
Well, correct. You can
Yeah.
get professionals, but that did show why the big dogs are in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I'm still
those are
trying
the
to figure
best
out how they
union
did
guys
the,
there are.
Resources, my man.
The Jamiroquai video.
Treadmills. Oh, no, it was actually just the room.
It was a
moving.
room.
Yeah.
But even just watching it still breaks my brain.
Stuck camera. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
I want to get you guys kind of like
Delicious.
real
I think
quick
about that. Yeah, maybe.
feedback or thoughts on all the bullshit that's happening between Warner Brothers, Netflix, and Paramount.
Love to.
Quick recap for anybody that doesn't know, WB is for sale. WB owns all of Discovery Television properties as well as HBO, HBO Max, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, New Line, Warner Brothers, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, DC, all that jazz. They are running at a deficit and had announced that they are going to do one of two things. They're either going to split their company in half in order to fund it and then sell off the television properties and or the film properties in order to stay afloat, or sell the entire entity as a whole. Paramount, who just merged with Skydance and bought CBS and all that other jazz, was like, we'll get it, we'll take it, and they offered lots of money. David Zaslav of WB was like, nah. And then they tried again, and he was like, nah.
Yeah,
And
double
then they
nah.
tried again, and he was like, nah, dude, nah. After this bidding war kind of started, Netflix was like, do we want film production? Do we want studio production and distribution as well? Well, let's try. They jumped in, started to bid on it also. At the same time, over on the right, Apple is like, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we make our own content. We're good in our little walled garden of, oh God, is everything okay?
You did it.
We're good in our little walled garden of prestige television and devices. I don't think we want to do studio stuff yet, but call us if you want to partner. And then out of nowhere, Comcast, NBC Universal was like, we'll purchase your film we'll purchase your film and television stuff, because then we could actually compete with Disney in regards to theme parks and distribution and streaming services. At the end of all of it, Netflix won the official bidding war, which means now for the next 18 months to 2 years, they are in a holding pattern of you can't sell to anyone else while we figure out and get approval for this merger. Paramount, real salty bitches, they decided to instigate a hostile takeover,
Oh.
which means instead of going through the corporate channels in order to communicate to the stakeholders and shareholders, this is what we want to do. They go straight to the shareholders and try and get them to sell a majority portion of the stock to Paramount directly so they could just fucking take it.
Wow.
Because it's a public company, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a publicly traded company. So now we're in this weird holding pattern where Paramount, who the current owners of Paramount, it should be said, but it's not really that weighted, it's pretty weighted, are friends of Trump. So the idea too is that they will have less of a problem in regulatory committees to get the transaction approved.
What?
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Well,
Because we're going monopoly.
Yeah, we're going monopoly because you can only own a certain percentage of broadcast channels, and they're going to potentially own more than 30 something. Netflix is like, actually, we looked at the numbers, and most people who have Netflix already have HBO Max or have HBO Max and Netflix together. So it's not more ground. It's just the same ground. That's their first argument for it, which I thought was kind of interesting. And I don't know.
But then Trump even weighed in on him. He's like, I will probably be involved, but it looks normal from a business.
Like
so
he
was like, yeah, they'll involve me and say, like, is this a monopoly? But
I think that's Trump's way of being like, woo me. Whichever
maybe,
one of you wants
that's
to
interesting.
woo me.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking
because
that.
that's kind of his jam.
But
where it's just
Sarandos
like,
wouldn't.
I'm not going to say, no, he wouldn't. But Ellison absolutely would.
Well, here's
Ellison
the thing.
absolutely
Ellison,
would.
the dad, would. It's Larry Ellison's son,
But
who is
Baby
kind
Boy
of
used a
acting
bunch
little-
of dad's capital in order to even get Skydance, and now he's moving over to Saudi money to get more capital to do the hostile takeover.
So that's the oddity.
It's crazy.
That's the oddity is that
He's like Veruca Salt right now.
he
like,
lost.
I want it.
he lost and has now been essentially cut off from his father's capital.
Oh.
Because it's 76 billion.
It's also hurting
plus.
his dad's finances.
It is. And so he's gone after, I believe it's 25 billion of it would come from Saudi, which is how you get from 72 to 108, whatever. But Warner Brothers has not said they're going in that direction at all.
No.
They're still acting business as usual. It's like, no, the deal's done with Netflix. We're doing it with Netflix. Apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, Ellison is trying to sneak in getting the TV rights and a bunch of other stuff that the Netflix deal would not get. So this difference in 30 billion is a valuation for all the other assets.
Yeah,
and I don't think Zaslav...
The Discovery Plus shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the idea is like, no, Netflix is buying a specific part. They would be paying more than it is valued at, not by a crazy amount, but it would be
It's something like a
proper
difference
deal.
between $22 and $27 per share
Yeah.
difference. Like it adds up to a lot, but it doesn't seem like that much of a difference between like getting in first.
But Zaslav will have done his job setting up Warner Brothers to be sold at a profit. They would get the profit. It wouldn't be an insane profit, but it would be enough of a profit that entices someone like Netflix. But if the hostile takeover goes through, the entire idea of Warner Brothers is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, so now I want Netflix to get it to preserve the legacy of Warner Brothers.
Which is weird, right? The idea that all of the options were kind of like shitty, but the idea of like, oh, now I actually want the largest streamer to potentially take over because that means at least the content won't be blown into the wind and sold for scraps and parts somewhere. It'll at least be under a roof.
That though?
No. Wait, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
we are.
Because they haven't.
Also,
Netflix has not dissolved anything.
Also, yeah, and Netflix also wouldn't. They're literally buying it for its content value. Like, why would you make that go away? Like, if anything, my personal theory, Netflix is a streamer, and they have dabbled in potentially distributing in the theaters. They do little weeks here, little weeks there. They do it for all kinds of stuff. The reason, to me, why they haven't yet gone full bore into theatrical exhibition is because it does eat away at their value proposition, period.
Of course.
Like, we want people to be in front of the service. It would cost us X amount of billions of dollars to completely, from whole cloth, create a distribution model and division. what if we just purchased a distribution model and division, and the things we're putting in the theaters still recycle back to our platform?
Well, you know what's going to happen.
I don't think that they're going to get rid of theatrical presentation. I think they're going to shrink it, switch it, and then kind of like be selective about it, but I don't think it's going away.
I think there will be Netflix companion content to watch on your phone while at the theater.
Huh.
I would kill myself.
It's coming.
You know what? Great.
Like for Minecraft, all of this stuff.
Do it. Identify that at the ticket. I'm purchasing the sing-along version. I am purchasing the interactive
Then
show.
don't go to Netflix theaters.
Yeah.
Well, I won't. I don't think that they will.
Yeah, because they do own, Warner Brothers does own theaters.
No, Sony.
They have a share in certain theaters. I'm almost positive.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't know.
Not a chain, I don't think. If
Maybe.
so, a little one. Maybe like Draft House or something small. But I do think physical media is fucked.
Or The Last Bastion.
Because Warner Brothers specifically has this thing called Warner Brothers Archive. They maintain physical media in vaults and will, by order, print things for you on physical media if it's not available at a wholesale wholesale rate.
Interesting.
That's all going to end up going away. So people are talking about like theaters are changing. I'm like, bitch, theaters have already changed. Like, I don't think that that's what we have to worry about. I think physical media is kind of fucked. It's going to probably get filtered more and more into like boutique things with Warner, Netflix now maybe licensing little things or doing this as opposed to you go to the store and you could buy a physical copy of something.
I think I look at this as we are creating the great battle against Disney.
Speaking of physical media.
The great battle against Disney is coming.
Yeah.
And the lover of film and cinema in me would have wanted a Universal WB team up against the great power that is Disney and armed with DC Comics now.
That would have made sense too in regards to the models being the same. Like they have a low-level streamer that they can combine with HBO Max. It wouldn't mess with the footprint because it is like the 5th or the 4th in viewership, Peacock. And they already have distribution models and they already have IP. It would really just be kind of like a merging, which I thought that would be like, that's the one that would have fit like a glove.
Yeah, but I don't trust Comcast.
Well,
I actually trust Netflix more than Comcast.
I think Netflix smells its own farts in a slightly positive way, in so much as they do love making things, they do love content, they will throw money into creative endeavors, but they love that so much that they're just like, we don't need this other stuff. And some of that other stuff is actually really important. So like physical media, theatrical distribution, windows, like I think that stuff does matter, but they're so into like this shit works that they won't. So like I'm not worried about art. I'm worried about where it goes and where it stays.
I don't think Paramount wins this. I think Paramount loses this. But Paramount did make some really key decisions. They are South Park now. They bought South Park straight up, and they bought the UFC.
Yeah.
I think this is a reach. I think they would have been okay with these two. They would have kept, well, that's the only place I can see UFC. That's the only place where I can see South Park. I'm getting that app.
And, yeah, like maybe wait a year or two. And they also just merged with Skydance too. So like that's all, it's a shit ton of TV and movies.
But it would have been cool if Batman was riding Jaws against Mickey Mouse and Spider-Man in a battle, you know?
I don't like any of this
coming,
shit.
right?
I don't like any of this stuff. This whole monopolization of everything is
it's all that bad.
Terrifying, and I fucking hate it.
It's all terrible.
For now, until the next thing comes.
Carl says, in Australia, Disney no longer releases any physical media.
Yeah.
Blimey!
I'm not sure that's...
Well, I don't think there's any stuff. Australia is weird. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere in regards to like shipping lanes and stuff. So like that sucks.
But they got the best damn cows in the world.
They also have one of the best boutique labels, Umbrella Studios Films, something.
Robert Monroe says, it's wild to think that Netflix was once this small company that used to send me DVDs in the mail. I think I might have some DVDs that I never returned. Well, they're coming for you next.
I was gonna say like
They're gonna merge. They're gonna
think-
merge with you next,
I think
Robert.
you're actually part of the merger.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
But
Should we talk about maybe the movie
yeah, let's do it.
Kill Bill? Let's move on to the main review of the show, Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair 2025. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Casted Uma Thurman, David Carradine, Vivica A. Fox, Lucy Liu, Daryl Hannah, Michael Madsen, Sonny Chiba. Oh, God, I love this. His scene in this is so good. And Michael Parks, also amazing. Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair unites Volume 1 and Volume 2 into a single, unrated epic, presented exactly as he intended, complete with a new, never-before-seen anime sequence. Uma Thurman stars as the bride, left for dead after her former boss and lover, Bill, ambushes her wedding rehearsal, shooting her in the head and stealing her, oh, that's a spoiler, and stealing her unborn child. To exact her vengeance, she must first hunt down the 4 remaining members of the deadly Viper assassination squad before confronting Bill himself. Rotten Tomatoes has it as 100%, an audience of 99%. So yeah. I love Kill Bill 1 and 2. I was a huge fan of Kill Bill. Actually, first of all, I'm a little ashamed to say it after this week. Big Quentin Tarantino film fan. Not so much a Quentin Tarantino fan as I am. Person fan, not so much. Film fan, love most of them. After this week it's getting more difficult. But Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, some of my all-time favorite Tarantino joints. And I have been waiting for, what, 15? How many years? When did he announce that this thing existed?
2011, 2010,
Long time. I've been waiting for The Whole Bloody Affair to be released in a theater so that I could watch it. I would have even taken a Blu-ray, but the fact that it was coming to DVD, or I'm sorry, that it was coming to theaters, was flabbergasting to me. I was so excited. Noel and I were like refreshing the Regal app, waiting for the tickets to go on sale.
Very excited.
I remember you sent me a text. They're live, and we went and got our tickets.
It was an acrimonious conversation. I want to recap this. I got 2 tickets. All right, I'm gonna get 2. Cool. I'm at these seats. All right, I'll get these ones. And the seats you picked were like over here from each other. I was like, no, get this one.
Yeah.
But there was 4 people between us, so it was like back and forth. And
I didn't realize that there were 4 people between us. I thought that those were all your seats, and I was just grabbing the next one over. Turns out he got the ones over here, and then there was like a person or 2, and then I grabbed these, thinking that he was these 2. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
But I didn't get 4. I didn't get 6 tickets.
Doesn't matter.
I just got 2. It was funny.
It was funny. And then it became very sad. And then it became very funny again. There was some ins and outs and ups and downs, and I wasn't able to join the original group.
It all didn't
Alice
matter.
and I went to that's right, all of that.
None of it fucking
So Alice
mattered.
and I went to the 5:45. You guys went to the noon
Yeah.
show on a Saturday, and we went to 5:45 on a Sunday. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Context.
Let's real quick. Kill Bill 1 and 2 separately. You enjoyed? Yes? No?
I did. I think I preferred 2 to 1.
That's the right answer.
What? I thought I was like the only person. Everyone loves Kill Bill 1.
I also needed to mature as a film watcher between those 2 movies. I was working at the movie theater, and everyone loved Kill Bill 1. And Noel asked me this before. Did everyone loving it make it so that I didn't love it as much? No. I was raised a very good boy who wasn't exposed to much media like that. So when I saw it, my reaction to Kill Bill 1 was I had a horrible stomachache during the anime scene because I had never really seen stuff like that, and it hurt me. Like I felt sick.
You're a sweet little cinnamon roll.
Yes, I was. I am.
Oh.
I am a sweet little cinnamon roll.
Still to this day.
Yes, but I remember that, and then also Sin City came out, and again, my stomach
Those in the
hurt
same time
me.
period?
I think 3 or 4 years apart.
I was working in the movie theater, so it was during the spread that I was there. But again, it hurt my tummy.
Your little tummy tums?
I had my tummy.
Aw.
I had a tummy ache because of the violence.
Following year.
You're adorable. I didn't realize.
By the time Kill Bill Volume 2 came out, I think I was able to appreciate it a little bit
You were
more.
old hat.
I
You were watching
matured
snuff
a little
films?
bit. Well, I was in film school.
Yeah. Oh, that'll do it.
No,
Undergrad.
I was getting my undergrad in film and video. That doesn't
baby.
count.
You taught me that distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Stolen valor over here.
Damn right.
School.
So okay. So 2 is your favorite.
Yes, I will still stand by. I like 2. I like the resolution of it all. I like the dialogue in 2 a bit better, I think.
Same.
I like the Michael Madsen part of the game. And then the bill itself. However, killer intro to the entire movie.
Well,
The second on the first one, you mean, or the second one?
second one.
Do you mean where she's driving?
No,
I'm going to kill Bill.
no, I mean the first one, where it's just the bloody and the screaming and the black and white.
Oh, it's your baby.
It's an incredible intro.
Yeah.
Bill.
In the black and white. Yeah. This
And
is me
also-
at my most.
But it also that was,
Masochistic.
and that was where my stomach started hurting because it's like we just shot a woman in the head.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You can do that?
What? You can
then-
do
then I
that
saw
and then
it.
a
A
whole
whole
And then
new
I watched-
world opened up for me.
Yeah, and then I watched Evil Dead, and I'm like, all right.
All right, that's fair. Hey, Noel.
Yeah.
Same question. Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Kill Bill Volume 2 is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. It's so good. Period.
Really?
Full stop.
Okay.
I don't know if even I would go that far. I have to
wouldn't.
give it a thought, but go on. Continue.
It won the bracket.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was I here for that?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Go ahead. Tell me more.
Yeah, I just think it's a perfect movie.
Like when you went to go see Kill Bill 1, what was that experience like?
I was in college, undergrad, and we were all incredibly excited for it. All of film school nerds. Sorry, undergrad film class nerds.
That's right.
We watched and picked apart all of his movies up until then. Had them on all the physical platforms. Loved it. Went. And I was absolutely blown away. It was fun. It was fun, like being in the joke. Like you understood the joke of the tone and the setting changing and the way that blood works in this scene versus that scene. The way that like it was fun being a part of the clique that got what they were going for, and the references to old cinema and stuff. And it was just really, really good movie. I enjoyed the shit out of it, and it had a banger cliffhanger. And I knew I only had to wait 6 months for the resolution. I looked it up. It was October,
short?
April.
My
It
God.
was October and April. October like 10th and then like April 6th the following year. So like they were boom boom.
I feel like I probably even saw it in the first one in the theater multiple times before the second one even happened. Yeah.
So we were bought the soundtrack on CD. I was fully ingrained, loved it. When the second one came out, it was more of a religious experience at that point, just being completely gutted emotionally as well. Like it was just phenomenal and still is my favorite Kill Bill movie. And after seeing all the others since, how he's grown as a storyteller and a filmmaker, I still go back to Kill Bill Volume 2 as his most emotionally satisfying narrative that he pulled off.
Oh, well put. Emotionally satisfying.
Well, that's what it is about Kill Bill Volume 2, which I'll get into in just a second. The whole affair, crazy. All bloody 5 hours of it. Netflix better team up with Columbia House and come after me for money,
That's funny.
says Robert Monroe Jr. Columbia House has all our names somewhere. I was going to make that correlation between Columbia House and Netflix. Soon, noon show is better, says Jeremy. And Charles says, R.I.P. Pai Mei. So,
Who dat?
Don't eat fish heads, kids.
Pai Mei, the kung fu who teaches her the
You might know him as Eyebrows.
Ah, yes.
so anyway,
man.
so yeah, going to see Kill Bill, absolutely loved it. It was the most Tarantino of all the Tarantinos, I think.
Volume 1?
Yeah, Volume 1. And Volume 1. Yes, Volume 1. Because Volume 2 is a whole different experience than Volume 1 for me. And I kind of equate it to another Tarantino experiment, which is the Robert Rodriguez Tarantino Grindhouse double feature, where you've got the big bombastic crazy action movie by Robert Rodriguez up front, and then it's screeched to a fucking halt to do what was it, Planet Terror, and then it screeches to a halt and it does Death Proof.
Kurt Russell talking in a bar.
So good. But I have rewatched Death Proof so many times, and I've revisited. I don't think I've ever seen all of Planet Terror through again since the theater.
But
I have rewatched Death Proof a lot of times. So it's sort of the same kind of experience for me, where I love Kill Bill 1, and I have revisited it a lot. But 2 is where all of the meat happens. All of the character development and the acting, like acting. There's so much acting in part 2 that I just love watching. It's hard to explain. I feel like number 1 has great acting in it, but part 2 is where all the actors are showcasing their work. I think it's very good. Even I understand I would say the problems with Kill Bill, the white woman defeating the Japanese Chinese Yakuza.
What's wrong with that?
And then also the white guy playing the Mexican guy.
That one was a little weird.
Michael Parks. But it's also one of my all-time favorite scenes to watch is Michael Parks doing this scene. I love watching it. But it
didn't hit as hard
great.
This time. It's weird. Knowing who he is, it's weird. Yeah. Like
I didn't know that was Michael Parks the first time I saw it.
10 other actors that are actually Mexican of the same age range that would just crush the fuck out of it.
Absolutely.
It's a little weird. It's
I get it.
It's like, who do we have? The sheriff, put him in brown face.
Yeah.
It was weird.
No, it's super weird. That said, I still love to watch it.
Yeah, it's still a great scene.
Yeah.
They're both excellent actors.
Yeah. And also, it's something I noticed this time. My man never blinks.
No.
He does the sleepy eye half blink, never fully closes his eyes.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? I don't remember his character's name.
I don't know.
But he's so good. It's the person who gives Beatrix Kiddo. I'm sorry, bleep that out. Gives Beatrix Kiddo where Bill actually is at the hacienda. She's driving the scene where she's driving the car that Uma Thurman literally crashed and got injured while filming. That sequence leads her to this character who's played by Michael Parks, who was the sheriff in Kill Bill Part 1.
Esteban
Viejo. He's so good. But anyway, I mean, is that part of why you like 2 better? Is just I feel like there's a lot more character development and interaction in this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
I actually just think it's a better movie. Like it's a better shot movie. It's a better edited movie. It has more development in both characters and action. The first movie is a fever dream manga, which has its own merits and is fun. The second movie is a novel that I can't put down.
And yet,
they're both good.
Yeah.
But the second one is yards away in just investment than the first one is. The first one's just like a 2-hour fun intro. The second one is a fucking masterpiece.
But I would argue, the Vivica A. Fox Deadly Viper is the most enjoyable of the Viper experiences.
The first scene of the movie.
Oh, not for me.
No?
It's the first scene of the movie.
Very funny.
It's a cold open. It's the first scene of the movie.
I do not love Vivica A. Fox's acting in any regard.
Oh, I thought she was very funny in that. And just the idea of, but first I have to make my daughter breakfast or something like that. I loved that. And that's the setup for Kill Bill 3 that never happened.
Yeah, which will never happen. Yeah.
Because he's got an arbitrary rule of nothing.
So dumb. I'm going
to limit my creativity for no fucking reason other than being an edgelord.
He could write it as a book. He could write it as a book.
You know what?
Which
I'd
is
read it.
cheating. His own arbitrary cheating.
No, he said that no, it's not cheating. He said 10 movies, but he has also gone on record as saying it could be TV shows, it could be anything.
He said
I'm sorry,
directing is a young man's game.
He's in his 60s.
George Miller made the best movie of his fucking career at 83.
Can't agree more.
Yeah, I'm not a giant fan of like imposed limitations in so much like discipline, sure. Imposed limitations. And then now getting older, because the whole I'll do anything after that has evolved because he just doesn't want to renege on his original boisterous bullshit at 30.
Dude, the best way this ends, he goes back to working at a video store.
He's rich enough to open up video stores if he wants to, and I would respect the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we all felt about Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 individually as they were released in 2004 and 2005. How did you feel about Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair?
I loved it. I was a little nervous. I'm a sleepy boy. And I was a little nervous about having to spend that much time in one movie theater just sitting. I want to say 3 minutes in, I was like, oh no, I'm good. I am locked into this experience. I will be awake for this whole thing. Hopefully there's an intermission so that I can use the bathroom, but I was riveted from jump. Cool. I enjoyed this whole thing. I was kind of curious about what the extra bits were. I knew there was an extra animated sequence, which I think may be a little extraneous at this point. And that, the black and white sequence with the Crazy 88 would be full color. And that things were maybe slightly edited differently. I loved it. I think that the extra, like I said, the extra little bit, didn't need it, but it was fun. The elevator, right? The anime in the elevator. I think the best part of this is something that I wish I had seen this first and not Kill Bill 1 and 2, just because of the reveal that gets edited out of part 1 before the intermission. So Terry, do you already know this? So at the end of Kill Bill 1. Let me just
go on and say, I did not like this movie enough to take the journey. I was too scared to do it.
Okay. So you did not see the whole bloody affair?
No.
You saw
But I did watch the extended Hateful Eight on Netflix.
So did I. I've watched that a couple times.
I loved it.
I love it.
I think the episodes are better than
Yeah, man, me too. I'll put that on anytime. Those are great.
But please, feel free to spoil. I want to know everything.
At the end
I'm never going to see it.
Oh,
so please.
At the end of Kill Bill 1,
let's go. When
Sophie Fatale and her limblessness rolls down the hill and Bill is there with his hands on her shoulders, it's revealed that BB, Beatrix Kiddo's daughter, is alive. Right? He asks her, does she know her daughter is still alive? Cut to black. In this experience, that is taken out before the intermission. And so people who are not aware of Kill Bill 1 and 2 had never experienced before, had no idea until it's revealed to the character of Beatrix Kiddo that her daughter is alive.
5 hours later.
Yes.
Wow.
Which I think is a great move. I love that. What did you think?
I vehemently disagree.
Yeah, you loved
that was
that
was actually why I disliked this experience over
because of that
watching
specific thing?
Specific.
Oh, go on.
Absolutely specific.
Wonderful.
So, first of all, this is cool.
Yeah.
I loved doing this. I think that it's cool that it was released.
Is it a thing you'll buy?
I have to. I sold my other two thinking that this would be better, and I don't think it is at all.
Oh no!
I want 1 and 2 back.
Wow.
I vehemently disagree. I think that was actually this movie's biggest misstep, and I'll tell you why.
Please.
The end of and also too, this whole thing of like we edited them together, he smacked them together and made like 2 changes.
Yeah.
There's no deleted scenes added. There's just a couple of like recolors, some moved dialogue, and an animated sequence.
If I may pause you for just a second. I may have missed it. It's a dumb little thing. I apologize. The Yakuza, I'm sorry, the Crazy 88 that she smacks on the butt and says, this is what you get for fucking with the Yakuza.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sequence in this version that I never clocked before. Did it already exist where just a couple minutes ahead of time before running into that kid in the blue area, she runs into him and lets him escape?
Yeah,
that's in the original.
She doesn't kill him and pushes him in the water.
Is that what happens?
I thought so.
I never clocked that.
I thought so.
I was like, oh, that's the kid she smacks later.
I thought so because it like stopped her from killing him again. Like, God damn it! And then she takes his weapon.
Okay, I
thought so.
As many times as I've seen that movie, I totally missed it.
I mean, maybe somebody can correct us. I don't know.
But good.
But
go on.
So the original viewing is you get revealed that BB, like, does she know her daughter's alive?
Mm-hmm.
Wait 6 months, and then the events of 2 unfold in the same fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's something to be said about the strength of the second movie, the second half of the movie.
I understand.
There is a power in the audience knowing something that the main characters don't. It adds emotional weight to all of her choices. Mm-hmm. So for the whole first movie, she is a ball of fury, whirling dervish, pushes through everything, doesn't care if she survives.
Yeah.
For the second movie, if you're aware that she has something to live for and she isn't, there's an emotional weight for every single one of those choices that just weighs on you and gets you more and more and deeper invested. This version, she is just a ball of fury for another 2 hours. And I didn't like that.
Interesting.
I like when you let the audience in on something that the main characters don't, it adds that extra conflict of like, no. Like you're more invested in the choices she makes as opposed to, isn't that cool? And it's just isn't that cool for an extra 2 hours. I still liked it. I just do not think this is a stronger version of the movie.
Okay, fair.
I
understand where you're coming from.
Bothered me so much because that was honestly
knowledge.
You started the second half with, when is she going to find out?
Yeah.
Does she? We're back in time again now, and she's stuck. Like there is so much more emotionally in play with you knowing that her daughter's alive and her not than just a reveal. And I think the movie's just slightly lesser for it.
Oh, boy, do I disagree. Yeah, I understand everything you're saying. Very valid. But from my personal experience, I live for a reveal. I hate spoilers. I hate anytime I'm on Twitter and somebody spoils just a screenshot of something, because I'm like, I wanted to see that when I was in the theater. So the fact that it's like this nice little reveal and you feel it,
you're right.
I'm an emotional person. I am a sensitive, emotional butterball. So when I'm in there with her, the character, this fictional character, discovering that her daughter is alive for the first time, that is something that affects me more than maybe the anticipation would. So like that reveal to me hits me in my heart, as opposed to like maybe intellectually waiting for a thing. I'm not sure.
I'm disagreeing with you again. The way that she plays it is just as effective in each version. It's about you anticipating it because you know they will cross paths.
Well, yeah,
you know it will happen.
I mean, I know that she's alive because I've seen the movie before, so I can't really like put myself back in that.
It is still because also
the genie
too,
back in the bottle.
Watching the other one, it's she's gonna find out eventually. Is she going to survive that experience of finding out? And you know nothing about Bill as a parent the whole time too. So you're like, is this 5-year-old girl a murderer?
Right.
Is this and then like the emotional reveal of, here's your daughter, he's a really great father. And it just gets more and more complex and complicated. And I just, that version of she's got something to fight for and wishing her to know that is so much stronger than just a Shyamalan style reveal.
I think if this second half was more action oriented and there were more dangers for her, because a lot of this is flashback. Some of my favorite, like the Pai Mei flashback, is one of my all time favorites. It's the buried alive thing, sure. But Ray had mentioned today, we were talking about this before. Ray had mentioned they had never seen it before. They went and saw this, the whole bloody affair. This is the first time they've experienced it. I think they were actually at the same showing that Len went to. And only one person dies in this one, and it's Bill.
In the second movie?
In part one, 74, she kills 74 people or something like that. And in the second one, it's just Bill.
That she kills, sure.
That she kills, yeah. I just thought that was interesting. It was a neat little tidbit.
Also, Sophie Fatale is played by
Dreyfuss?
Yeah.
But not Richard Dreyfuss's daughter.
Huh.
Her name is Julie Dreyfus. And she's not related to Richard.
Either.
She's
like,
French.
I would.
Thank you, Terry.
I genuinely think that this is a really, really, really good companion addendum to the original experience.
Yeah. Like once you watch 1 and 2,
this is
now
cool.
You can sit through the whole thing.
I really do think that segmentation of 1 and 2, also too the wild tonal shifts with them being in one experience versus I saw this, evocative Eastern crazy movie, and then now I'm in an emotional Western with some Shaolin inspiration. I like that even hits harder with there being a breathing room between this as one experience.
Had you seen anything like Kill Bill prior to seeing Kill Bill? Like famously, the anime is based, there are parts of it that are based on anime. So had you seen like Akira before Kill Bill?
Oh, yes.
Had you?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I rented it.
Was in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Akira came out in the 80s. Of course I saw it.
I know it did. I'm just curious.
Crazy.
You seem
old.
flabbergasted.
I do. I was a boy.
No.
Akira hurt my tummy.
I was an adult man
but
when
a
Kill Bill
boy.
came out.
Yeah, I was in
Oh, that's
college.
true.
Yeah.
So you had seen the
I got all of-
influences.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
We both saw all the influences that he was pulling from. We were part of the
Very interesting.
inside.
I will
Gang.
say I will
Inside
say
scoop.
though
Probably
that
not 50s westerns and like western TV shows.
Yeah, my dad-
Gunsmoke.
my dad was big on Wanted Dead or Alive. Pretty much anything Steve McQueen.
No.
I will say though, there was a review that you read before the show in regards to this version gives more of a grander picture of her performance from movie to movie, which I do agree with. Specifically, again, this has to do more with them as separate experiences. The scene in the first movie when she wakes up and realizes that she doesn't have a child in her stomach anymore,
Oh God.
juxtaposed to the scene of her in the bathroom weeping that now she has a child she thought she lost. In the same movie, they're connected a little easier, but still, that with her reveal do not lessen the fact that the audience knows for the majority of two. I really do think it's a giant misstep.
Oh
narratively.
man.
I will always say, hey, watch over 2 nights, watch volume 1 and volume 2, and you will just have a life-changing experience. Or over one really long fucking day and don't pause it.
Yeah.
Watch the 5. I'll go with 1 and 2 every day.
Now, when it comes to Buck, who likes to fuck,
Yeah,
Yeah.
now is he still in the movie?
absolutely.
Well, that's my favorite character.
No, not him. His client.
I will say that writing has stuck in my head since the day I saw that.
Yeah. There's so many great lines in this whole.
The second movie
It's a well-written
is
movie.
like his best script too.
So good.
Mm.
Although I think True Romance is my favorite still.
May I ask,
Yes.
who is your favorite Quentin Tarantino created character?
Oh. Do you mean for fun or for like emotions?
The Bride.
It could be both.
I
okay.
think the bride.
So you are going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also,
Do you count? Wait, you said True Romance. I wasn't counting that as one of his movies because he just wrote it.
he wrote the shit out of it.
Yeah, but it's Tony Scott.
The script is so good.
I agree,
yeah.
but when we talk about his,
I count it.
okay,
I count it because it's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, especially to my experience of Quentin Tarantino. It's very important.
I think I like Kurt Russell's character in The Hateful Eight. I think that's my
he's
number
so
one
fun.
Tarantino
He's so
character.
fun.
It's fully fledged, it's interesting, and it's way over the top.
Yeah.
The Dentist is really good.
Dentist is really good. You're right.
Oh yeah. Plus I always love him.
Django Unchained is might be my second favorite.
Inglorious
King
Bastards
Schultz.
might be my.
yeah, but who?
I don't.
Oh, my favorite character.
The character with
I
the
love
Brad
Hitler.
Pitt character is very good.
He's almost
Kidding.
immaterial to the plot.
Who?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm
I was
saying character.
surprised how inconsequential Brad Pitt was to that movie.
All the bastards are inconsequential for the most part.
So anyway. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I totally get what you're saying.
This is awesome. Great.
I might also say watch Kill Bill 1 and 2 because I don't know how many people have 5 hours to put in one movie.
Sometimes creative limitations are a gift in disguise.
Oh, absolutely.
And I do think that in regards to Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, the
Mm.
creative limitation of no one's going to watch a 4.5 hour movie in one sitting, and how do I bring this down to one? The rapist producer just saying, make it 2 movies.
Yeah.
Creative limitations.
Mm.
I was referring to Weinstein.
Yeah.
That was Harvey Weinstein's idea, saying, we could release 2 movies.
Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino being like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I think that creative limitation was
That's the only thing he ever did wrong, though.
right.
Yeah.
You mean this is the only thing he
Harvey
ever did
Weinstein.
right?
Yeah.
But the wrong stuff.
No. Splitting up Kill Bill
Is
into
the
2
wrong
films
choice.
is the only wrong choice. he's
Oh,
made.
because of Bloody Affair fans. Got it.
So do you just consider this like a director's cut?
Yeah,
Like
it's just a
as any other
companion.
director's cut you would watch?
Actually, yeah, because it didn't even include deleted scenes that we know exist. It didn't include new plot points. It didn't include. It didn't actually include anything that made any material difference other than removed information from the audience.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's I'm still struggling with if that's a better experience or not. I do think that this is a fan's dream. I love this as a companion. I love the fact that I got to see this in a fucking theater and it was packed.
Yeah.
It was
mine wasn't packed, but yeah.
It was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Till the day I die, I will suggest people experience it in 2 chunks over the course of time because I think that it's more of a weighted experience.
And unfortunately, that day is today.
I will also say, I'll follow that up with any of them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just watch it. It's so fun.
But
I think it's such a fun movie.
You're going to end up pausing at the intermission anyway, so.
Yeah, I loved it. It was what a wonderful experience for me. I really am glad that I got to go see that in the theater.
Boy. Okay.
I want my
May
4K
I?
steelbooks back.
Oh, that sucks. You should have sold them to me. I would have bought them.
You weren't going to pay $200.
Oh, I wasn't.
I have seen Kill Bill 1.
Yeah.
I have seen Kill Bill 1 and I have seen Kill Bill 2.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the experience.
Yeah.
Should I engage in watching, not in a theater, but at home, Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
If
you already know.
If it's been years and
it
you
has
have
been.
not watched those other 2 movies and haven't had the urge to watch them again, I don't know if you're itching for this. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I will tell you that I thought I was fine, and then 3 minutes in, I was locked in.
yeah, no, it's not about
so immediately.
It's more about how bad do you want to watch Kill Bill, not do you think this will like revitalize your love of the movies.
You know what?
what
I'm
I
going to
mean?
watch along.
Sure.
A little watch along.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
We'll live stream it and I'll do a watch along.
Nice.
Pushing play now.
Yeah.
Pink Apocalypse is in the chat saying 3 things. 1, I pirate Boutique when denied by the studio. Insert Goofy, and I'll
Fucking do it again, meme.
do it again, meme.
Yeah.
2, Paramount's move for TV rights may cause chaos for franchise rights with TV and movies. See the new Trek shit show only allowed a percentage of OG Trek details. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. 3, Saudi money comes with growing demands and is causing not good.
Influences on WWE far beyond just not allowing women to wear gear. No, this isn't backdoor bigotry, just capitalist reality.
They
Yeah.
can wear gear. What does that mean?
Saudi money is involved in WWE, and they're based off of their culture, are imposing demands or boundaries as to what women performers can wear or can't wear.
Whoa.
Stuff like that.
I know Ric Flair's daughter's not listening.
Well, I'm sure it's a difference between like an inch. but
Superstar and a regular person, yeah.
still. Yeah. So it's right. Where the money comes from does create potential demands on how things are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But I still don't think they're going to win.
I don't think they're going to win either, but I think it's going to be nasty, messy.
I think it's going to be
there
weird.
was also one, some finance bro had a theory that Netflix is actually just they don't think they'll win. They're just in a holding phase in order to. So in this 2-year period, Warner Brothers can't go or do anything else and or make any other acquisitions or purchases. They're in a holding pattern of just producing kind of what's available to them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's like a way of like, we can pause our largest competitor for a short period of time.
Oh, that's very interesting.
But
I hadn't considered that.
But to that point, if
but
they
do you
don't
know
end
about
up
the
with
walk away
studio-
clause?
Yeah, they'd still have to pay like.
They would pay $5.6 billion if, for whatever reason, the deal does not happen.
Yeah. That's investment. They're
What?
I think they want it. I think they're in it. And I genuinely, I know this is going to be like bad for a lot of things, but I genuinely don't think theaters are going away. I just think it's going to be a little different. And I'm more worried about physical media.
Sure. I think I would love 2 different theaters. I would love a general pop theater and a I truly care about this film theater experience. I've said that since I was 17 years old. Just give me 2. General pop and obsessives. And implement things. I'll pay $10 extra for a bouncer.
5. I'll pay $5 extra.
Okay. We see the world differently.
Well, I mean, unless the ticket price is subsidized.
I just want a guarantee that my
I'm already paying $25 for IMAX.
It's fine. I want a guarantee that my experience in a cinema will not be ruined by general population.
I agree with that.
And I'd be willing to pay for it happily.
It's my biggest pet peeve.
How
I
do we
agree
get
with
to tase people who have their phone out?
You get a bouncer
that. I mean,
with a taser.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm just saying it's tough. You know, I would love to if you're going to the movies nowadays, you are really making a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate that commitment is so often
disrespected
and ruined.
Speaking of which, there's a little bit when we went to go see Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair this past weekend. Alice and I, we sat in the middle of the middle, perfect seating. Although a little disappointed to find out it wasn't the recliner chairs.
That's why you have to have the rail.
God damn. So
Did you not do the rail? You did it in front of it. Oh, those seats people like sit in.
and
your
there
lap.
was a group of people, adults, up and to the right of us, and totally fine. The entire experience was totally fine up until Bill.
Oh dear.
And Bill starts talking about Superman
Oh, it's
and doing his whole spiel, right? His whole long thing with the truth serum and all that. My man in the group up here starts acting along with David Carradine.
Oh, really?
He is
That's nerd
saying
rage.
every line that I can hear him acting.
Did you turn around?
I did. And I gave him one of these. I'm like, didn't matter. Yeah, eventually I couldn't, he quieted it down, but I could still hear him saying the lines with David.
Who was he
Carradine.
doing it for?
I guess the people he was with, who I don't understand why they didn't smack
Those
his
aren't-
dick off.
Those aren't real
Vitism.
friends.
Oh my gosh.
Look.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, there was for some scenes there was somebody to the back right of us that wanted to throw in their 2 cents here and there, but it kind of stopped after a while.
Would you pay an
but I-
extra $10 for that have not to been the case?
If you can guarantee it, depends. Look, there's.
I
there's
mean,
still
guaranteed. Like
there's
there's microphones in
there
there.
is still a price point. There's still a price point that I think it's. So I think that this should be just fucking baseline for a movie theater. I'm not going to keep raising my costs in order for them to appropriate a fucking baseline. It is not
So
on me.
you're mad that the
It is- it is-
ushers
it
are
is-
no longer doing
yes,
usher
it is
duties.
not on
when I was
me.
growing up, ushers did shit.
It
I
is
was
not
an
on
usher. I
me
did
to
shit.
pay more for them to shut the fuck up. The baseline is you should shut the fuck up. That's it.
Yes, I would love to live in your world of justice.
It's not justice. It's kindness.
Same thing. I'd love to live there too. It
Yeah.
sounds like a nice place.
What's
I
the
can still
Gamma
bitch
1
about it.
quadrilogy? Pink Apocalypse is in the chat. I bought the Gamma 1 quadrilogy from Warner Archive just in case things get bad later. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. But yeah, before we go, let's wrap it up.
Wait. One more thing. The Superman bit doesn't age well at all. I actually think it's pretty wrong.
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, oh yeah. Now that I've actually read Superman,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah, I see that.
Don't think it's not at all. Not at all. This is how he views us. Like, no. That's like no version of Superman.
Yeah, I see that.
Like Bill's version of Superman is, and that's probably, because he's a fucking sociopath. His version of Superman, his understanding of Superman is that he thinks so little of us that he would demean himself as a impish
Yes.
blah.
Right. That is Bill's reading of the character.
Yes, but the
Which is
movie
fine.
presents it in a
Yeah.
and it doesn't age as well
Yeah.
at all because there's no pushback in the scene for him.
Mhm.
That is the perspective of.
Well, it's also the sociopath just talking, right?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
There's,
it's like-
but the context of the scene gives no pushback. It is presented as I'm a spit truth,
Yeah.
and there's absolutely no touch points or pushback from the
And it would have been
storyteller
too.
or other.
It would have
character.
been too brilliant a directing choice to say I'm doing this to showcase that Bill is not.
Yeah, but also just knowing that is Quentin Tarantino talking. That
for sure,
is his
for sure.
thoughts. Like that's
Right.
like
Because it's like, you know what it is? Because it's the like a virgin speech.
yeah.
It feels very much
Except
like that.
It's the
Kill
Top
Bill.
Gun speech. It's just like when I was younger, I was like, now it's like, you haven't really aged well yourself.
Yeah, we're all old and gay now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still the same way though, so it makes me a little disappointed. Like he hasn't grown up at all. He's just gotten really, really better at his job. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but did you expect him to?
I do think people should marginally evolve as humans and not evolve in a bubble and not be affected by the world around them or care at all about any ramifications of their words.
I think at 45 it's over. I think you're just that guy. That's who you are. You're that guy.
I hope.
And that's okay.
I still got some growing to do.
I would love some old people to grow, but I love Judd Apatow's idea of like, you turn 23 and then that's just where you are for the rest of your life.
What?
You never get smarter. You never get better. You're still just a 23-year-old trying to get by.
I don't think you get smarter, but I do think you learn to shift.
Yeah.
Shift.
Robert Monroe says the Gamma 1 quadrilogy is an Italian science fiction movie series. Thank you, Robert. Let's get out of here, but do you have a favorite part of this Kill Bill? Who's got a favorite bit? Mine has always been, I think, Pai Mei. That whole Pai Mei sequence is just, I'm there with a grin the entire time. But I don't think there's a part of this movie I don't like.
I like, and they took out the intro to part 2, which I,
when I get to my destination, I'm going to kill Bill.
Bill.
You know what else they took out? The Klingon proverb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proverb.
I love that this movie is from a time where films ended and that's all it was. So at the end of part 2, that was the end of the story. The end. I love that.
I do
miss that.
My favorite part is the end of part 2.
Yeah.
Like the watching cartoons onto actually just the whole climax of part 2 is wonderful. Their conversation at the table, the way it resolves.
Fight sequence, sitting down.
It's a wonderful
fight
absolutely
sequence.
wonderful. Like with the
So
spinning
good.
chair. That's absolutely perfect.
She catches the blade with the sheath.
Yeah,
Fuck.
absolutely perfect.
God damn.
And then the whole scene afterwards, and it is probably the best end credit sequence song by Shingon ever. It's the best. That whole 10 minutes is the best.
I do find there's something that grates on me a little bit, and I haven't been able to pinpoint exactly why, but the text that comes up, the lioness has found her cub and all is right with the world. It's just a little, it's like
Cringy? Yeah,
it's
no,
a little cringy.
I agree.
Yeah.
My enjoyment ends but right before that when they fade to black.
Gotcha.
Like no joke. Like
yeah, you don't need that.
The song, the credit sequences, we get like this.
Her on the floor.
We even get story validation by her name changing 3 times. Mother. Yeah. Like that is the perfect climax to all of this, and that's my favorite part.
So good. All right. Email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of Kill Bill Parts 1 and 2 and or The Whole Bloody Affair. Do you think that The Whole Bloody Affair is superior or inferior to Parts 1 and 2? Is that it? Did we do it?
Ooh, we want to rank all 3 really quick?
Okay. Yes.
2, Bloody 1.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Bloody 2-1.
Wow. I haven't seen it. I like The Hateful Eight.
I do love The Hateful Eight.
I love Django. I
did not like
Django
it when I saw it, but I've really come around. Yeah, Django's fun.
I love Once Upon a Time
Bastards.
in Hollywood. That's a great one.
I should watch it
my
again.
second least favorite.
See, that's a great one, but an odd one. That is a great hang movie.
Mm-hmm.
They should make more hang movies, but they should market them as hang movies.
Right.
Like this is what will be on in the background of every party you go to for the next 4 years.
That's funny. Yeah,
he's a good filmmaker. Let him make
He's a very good filmmaker. He should keep making
He should
films.
shut his mouth about actors. It's so weird, man.
It's crazy.
It's so weird. Just shut up. There's no reason.
Oh
to
my
call out
God! And
actors.
Alice isn't here to defend Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Come on, Alice.
We were doing it in
Her
the
boyfriend.
chat for a while.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you so much for being in the chat, all of our friends. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week. The Fresh Floppies episode goes up tomorrow morning, hopefully, if I do it correctly. Do we know what we're doing this week?
Not yet. We're going to figure it out. Next week is going to be our last show of the year.
Yeah.
Because then after that, it's holiday time. So we'll figure out something cool.
Yeah.
Join.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Doo-doo-doo.
Bye.